Hey everyone, it's Trish with Bird Feed. Welcome back. Today I have a Dollar Tree haul, mainly for Operation Christmas Child, but it's also for your family. I went to Dollar Tree specifically to pick up some items for Operation Christmas Child, but I came away with a lot of other stuff. And so at the end of the haul, I'm going to show you items that are not for OCC shoebox packing, but for your family, including food. Occasionally, I have thrown into these hauls items I've purchased for myself or my grandkids, but never food. And I rarely buy food from the Dollar Tree, but my grandkids are coming over this weekend, and I was there, so I walked over to the food section to pick up some snacks, and I walked away with quite a few fantastic name brand food finds. So I wanted to share with my OCC family. And if when we get to that point you're not interested or you don't have a Dollar Tree near you, just feel free to flip the switch and tune me out. So I went to Dollar Tree to pick up some Hot Wheels for my shoe boxes. I thought I had plenty of, Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars for my shoe boxes, but as I've been packing, I've come to realize that I don't have enough. So I knew Dollar Tree had just gotten in some new Hot Wheels because I had seen them there the week before, last week sometime. And I know a lot of you get your Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars at Dollar General when they have the buy one, get one. But evidently I was late to that party, and none of my Dollar Generals, I have 3 of them around here, none of them had any left. Well, one had a few. They were all the same car. It was like a navy blue truck. So they just didn't have much of a selection. And so that said, I picked up some really cool cars. I've picked up these before, the Tricera truck and the Velociracer, but those are really cool, these dinosaur Hot Wheels. And I picked up some of the art cars. These have artwork on them. I thought those were really neat. And I picked up about 20. Just because, and that's probably still not enough. I like to put Hot Wheels in all my shoe boxes, and I usually put 2. Sometimes I put 1 if I don't have that many left. These 2 are glow in the dark. The Cloak and Dagger is the bottom one in that pink, and then the other one is a Leinster prototype. But they're pretty cool looking cars. And I picked these 2 up because I like the wheels on them. They're really neat. Probably you can see the picture on the Hot Wheels package better than the car in the package. And I picked this one up. I thought this was neat. This is the Mattel Dreammobile, and I picked this one up because I thought it looked like a Jetsons car. So I thought it could be good for an outer space theme. And I found this one that is a Locomotorin. It's supposed to be a car that looks like a locomotive. And I picked up this Ford GT, 67 Ford GT, a Mazda MX Miata. I like that one. Convertible. This one's really neat looking. That one's the GT Hunter. And a couple more Hot Wheels. This Formula E Gen 2 car. And then I picked up this truck that is hauling 2 motorcycles because I have a specific shoebox in mind for that one. And the last Hot Wheels is Santa, Rockin' Santa Sled. It's Santa in a car/sled. And I saw someone put this in a shoebox. I just don't remember who it was. For the life of me, I don't remember where I saw it. Then I picked up some of the Maisto, Maisto, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, fresh metal. I bought these last year. These are the farm trucks, and I put them in my farm-themed shoeboxes. And I have a couple of farm-themed shoeboxes this year, and I picked them up again because I just love this truck for the farm theme. And then I picked up a couple of convertible Volkswagens. I thought those were pretty neat. And some city service vehicles, a school bus, and a fire truck. And then also this police car, which I had already opened this one up. And that's it for the cars. That's it for the cars, and I picked up a Peppa Pig. They had an assortment of different colored Peppa Pigs. I picked up the traditional one with the red. I guess this is Peppa Pig. I'm not that familiar with the cartoon, but I guess there's a whole family because there were a couple this size, one with blue and one with red clothes, and then some smaller ones, which may be the kids. So they've got Peppa Pig there, along with all their other Disney and Nickelodeon characters. Sharon from East Coast Stories recently did a Dollar Tree haul and showed you the unicorn version of this journal. So it also comes in a dog and a frog. And I picked these up for some boys' boxes because it is hard to find journals for boys. And I thought these filled the bill. And they look like a faux leather, and the image is actually sewn on with stitching. And I thought these were really nice. So the only ones I've seen are the frog, the dog, and then the unicorn that Sharon showed. But I didn't pick up the unicorn because I don't particularly need that one. While we're in the stationery, I picked up some Jot pencils. These are decorated pencils and have novelty erasers on them. They're new, and they also had a set. This looks like more for a boy, and they had a set that looked more for a girl. But I didn't pick up the girl ones. The boy one has, a soccer pen, or I should say a sports pencil, has soccer, basketball, baseball, football on the pencil, and a football eraser. Then this star pencil. See if it's easier to see on the other side. The star pencils has a electric guitar eraser, and then there's one that is kind of a graphic design that has a motorcycle, and then one has a shark on it. I thought those were really cute. And the girls had what did it have? It had a heart, a rainbow, a flower, and a cupcake. So that was what was on the girl one. Then I picked up some stickers. They got in some new stickers, and I love Dollar Tree stickers. And I love these stickers because they're perforated. These are kind of a sparkly glitter stickers. I don't know if you can see the sparkle in them on camera. And this, I'm filming at night, and so you're not getting the benefit of the daylight. But These stickers are perforated, so as you can see, the top is a duplicate of what's on the bottom. So you could split these in half and put them in 2 different shoe boxes, or they're actually perforated in strips of 6. So if you wanted to divide them up even further, you could do that. But I thought these were just really cute. The outer space stickers and the under the sea stickers. These are really cute. A whale, there's a jellyfish and seahorses and coral. Really, really cute. And these tropical stickers, I thought these were adorable as well. Toucan, flamingo, parrot. And then these on the farm stickers, super, super cute. They even have a barn, you know, pig, lamb. I mean, they're cute. And then these are not the perforated one. They had quite a few new sheets like this of new designs of stickers. I only picked up this one because I needed some outdoor sticker or something with, you know, insects and flowers, and this fit the bill with the sunshine. And I picked up this Mickey Mouse coloring book, particularly because it is sports related. Every single page has some sport on it, whether it be football, volleyball, golf, soccer, horseback riding, archery, fishing. I mean, every single page. So I know a lot of you have been having difficulty finding coloring books to go with your sports themes, myself included. So when I saw this, I picked it up and I wanted to share it with you guys. I also picked up these 3 packs of these little skinny coloring books. I see them all the time and I've never bought them because they come shrink wrapped on a piece of cardboard, and so you can't really look at the pictures and see what it is, and it says coloring and activity. So I decided to pick up 2. I've already opened them, as you can see. I picked up 2. So I could show y'all it just in case you are wondering the same thing that I have. And they're not bad. They're thin. I don't know how many pages are in here. Probably 10, I guess. But when you get 3, they're like 33 cents a piece. And that's probably cheaper than printing them off yourself, given printer ink is so expensive. But I just wanted to show you a few of the insides. That's when you draw on the animal's face. And so that's tic-tac-toe. And then dot to dot, that sort of thing. And a maze. That's always good for little kids. So they're not bad. I kind of like that one. Then there's Crazy Critters. I won't show all these to you, but I'll show a few. They're cute. One of these has, or a couple of them, have some word finds, which I don't love those for OCC word finds. But it's just 1 page. I otherwise, you know, pretty much like them. These are cars. This is dot to dot. It's a maze. So you get the idea. So I thought I would show y'all those just in case you were curious like I was. Then I picked up, they had a lot of hair accessories in. I've picked up so much hair accessories from Walmart on clearance that I didn't need that much, except this. This is hot pink, not red. They had these last summer, and they're so adorable. It's just a bandana print headband with a tie on the side, and these come in hot pink, a light blue, and purple. And I bought this specifically for a shoebox, and I thought they were just really cute. So I picked up one of those. So they've got those back in stock. That's a restock. Then I went over to the baby department, and don't pass up checking out the baby department, because they have things that you can use for your shoe boxes. For instance, when I unboxed my Mickey box, I showed you the Mickey spoon and fork that I picked up. I also have a mini one in my mini box, but I picked up the Disney princesses as well. This is Disney Baby. It's for 6 months and older, but these spoons and forks are a good size for a 2 to 4 year old. They're not the little ones. So I picked those up. And then I saw these were brand new. The mermaid spoons, a pair of them. I thought these were adorable. So I picked these up. I can use these in a shoebox. And then one last thing from the baby department. I picked up these sippy cups. Just have a twist top on them, and they've got them in the animal design, kind of a safari animal design, and dinosaurs. So I'm using those in a couple of my shoe boxes. So we've got those. Then I also picked up some bath puppets. This fish was an oddball. I haven't seen it in any of my stores, and this store had only one out with this shark, the lion. They had a cow, a pink pig, and a frog. So these aren't new. They've had these before, and they pretty much carry them year round. But I hadn't seen the shark before, and I also haven't seen this in any of my other stores, but they had quite a few, so I don't know if it's new or not. But I know this isn't. I know the pig and the frog and the cow are not new. And typically I only like to spend 50 cents on a washcloth, but occasionally, if they're really cute, like these are, I'll pick them up for, to round out a theme. And I can use all three of these. That's why I picked them up. I thought they were really cute. I picked up these, a pair of Reach toothbrushes with the travel caps on them. Denise from D. Rogers buys these at Dollar General. She's commented several times that she picks these up at Dollar General. I have never seen them at my Dollar General, but I did find them at the Dollar Tree. And so that's 50 cents a piece with the toothbrush and the cap. Now, I usually buy my toothbrushes in a 6-pack Dr. Fresh from Walmart in a 6-pack for the adult size. It's a 6-pack. And that's what this is, an adult size toothbrush. And then I buy the 4-pack of the caps, the Brush Buddies caps from the Dollar Tree. So that makes the toothbrush with the cap 42 cents, I think, which is cheaper than this. However, this is a name brand, which I like. So I think it's well worth the extra pennies for the name brand and the caps. So I picked some of those up for my shoe boxes. Then I picked up some more bonus packs of the soap dishes. They got in new colors. Last month I picked up the pink, the blue, this dark blue, royal blue, and the gray. about a month ago, 3 weeks, a month, something like that. They had gotten some in. And today I noticed they got in a new shipment without the gray. It has this color instead of the gray. So the aqua, the pink, and the blue. This was like one left. So I picked up the last one. This is probably from last month, the gray. So they've got more of the bonus packs in. So that's it for the Operation Christmas Child shoebox portion of my haul. I could not walk away without picking up this bubble flying disc for my grandkids this weekend. It comes with a tray. You fill it with bubbles, and then it has this flying disc. I'll let you know how it goes. And we have a big bottle of bubbles. So I got that for the grandkids. Then I picked this up for myself, this roller cutter. I actually have read good reviews and watched several YouTubers review this for $1. I've always wanted a rotary cuttery, but I've never, spent the money to pick up a good one. And I thought, well, for $1, I will try this. But I've watched them on YouTube use this rotary cutter to cut fabric, felt, ribbon, cardstock, and it cut great. So I bought this for when I do some of my crafting. So that's for me. Then comes the food. My grandkids love Cheez-Its, so I went over to see if they had some, and they did. They've gotten in these individual packages. It's a 4-pack, and each pack is 1.5 ounces. So that's 6 ounces of Cheez-Its for $1. I thought that was a pretty good deal. They also had, that's the original flavor, and then they also had Cheddar Jack. Same thing, 1.5 ounce, and I picked up a package of those. Now, I know I said I hardly ever buy food there, and it's true, but I have bought these before. And if you've never tried these and you like Girl Scout Thin Mint cookies, you need to try these because they taste exactly like them. I promise you they do. I don't buy them very often because I know me and I will eat the whole package. So, but I did pick some up while I was there because they had gotten a new shipment in. I picked up some Betty Crocker chocolate chip cookie mix so I can bake some cookies while the boys are here. And I picked these up. Nature's Garden Mountain Trail Mix, 4 1-ounce bags. It's a blend of salted peanuts, raisins, M&Ms, milk chocolate candies, salted almonds, and salted cashews. So it has 4 individual bags in here. And for $1, I thought that was a great deal. I like to have this kind of, like an energy snack around the house. And it's nice to have the individual bags so I'm not tempted to keep dipping my hand into the big bag. They also had these for multi-packs, the Nature's Garden, of a tropical fruit mix that looked good, but I didn't purchase that. It had dried papaya and pineapple and coconut and raisins and some other things. I needed some oatmeal, and they had a 16-ounce bag of these outrageous quick 1-minute oats, and so I picked those up. I like oatmeal. And they had Ocean Spray craisins, and I picked up a 4.5-ounce bag. All these I thought were really good deals for $1. I love penne pasta, and I love Barilla. They had organic penne, a 1-pound box for $1. I picked that up, and they had the thin spaghetti, and I may make spaghetti and meatballs for the boys tomorrow night. And I needed yellow mustard. They had French's, so I picked one up. This is 8 ounces. And the most exciting find was the bread. I picked up this Thomas's banana bread swirl. $3.99 is what this goes for. Good, best if used by May 4th. And I freeze all my bread anyway, because I don't go through it that fast. So I thought that was a great deal. I picked up Thomas's apple cinnamon bagels, and these are regularly $4.69. Best if used by May 12th. Again, I freeze my bagels. And I picked up some artisan sourdough bread by the Rustic Oven. And this is $4.69 regularly, and best if used by May 8th. So I picked up those breads. They had others too, but you know, that's a lot of bread for my house. I needed some aluminum foil. I'm out. They actually didn't have a roll, but I've seen other people rave about these, so I thought I'd pick them up. Reynolds Wrap pre-cut pop-up foil sheets, 25 foil sheets. So I picked those up too. So that is my haul, y'all. Did you stick around? Comment and let me know what you think. If you liked me adding these at the end, or if you'd rather I don't do it again. You won't hurt my feelings. I will take heed. So I hope you enjoyed the video and maybe got you inspired to get some things for your shoeboxes or your family. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye now.